This video, I'd like to look at a website called Padlet, Padlet, for digitally enhancing lessons across Key Stage 2. So there's a few different things that you can do with this. Once you're in here, make a new Padlet. There are different ways of displaying the information that comes in, just creating a wall, creating a stream of the information as it comes in, a grid, a shelf, a map, canvas, and a timeline. So the first thing is we'll do a wall, and I'm thinking history, I'm thinking World War II, I'm thinking looking at concentration camps and gathering in from the children some information about concentration camps. So in here, I'm giving it a title. I can give it a description if I want to. I'm going to copy that for the time being, but not so bad. Wallpaper, I'm going to select some wallpaper. I'm going to search images, and I'm going to search World War II. No, I'm not. I'm going to search concentration camp, and I'm going to select that picture, and that one's going to be my background for my wallpaper. I'm going to select filter for profanity, in case anybody puts any naughty words. Don't need to require approval, but you can do so. You can vet them before they come up on the screen. I want the children to be able to comment on other people's, maybe, but I definitely want them to react. So I want them to be able to upvote other people's contributions. So I'm going to click next, and then we can start posting. Oops. Excellent. So now that I've created my Padlet, I can then share this Padlet with Google Classroom, or I can copy that link like I've just done. So let's imagine that we are now a pupil. I've clicked on that link, or pasted that link in, or clicked on it in Google Classroom, and I now get this base to work on. And down in the bottom corner, I get a plus sign. And I want to contribute that I know that people were brought to the concentration camps on cattle carts. So I'm going to put cattle carts as a title. I'm going to select an image. I'm going to search for images. I'm going to put that image in as my base image, and I could write in cattle carts. If I'm a child, I might want to change, and then I can publish, and I get this that's popped up. And in the teacher view, I also get that coming up as well. So another child puts something else. And they will start to come up on the screen, and other children can upvote or downvote various bits, and you as the teacher can then come into this and talk about what people have put on the screen. So that's one way of using this. You can have up to 3 Padlets running or created at once. So if I click up here in the corner, I can go back to my main folder, and I can delete this if I've finished using it. If I want to capture this before I delete it, I can, I think, need to share and export, and I can save this as a PDF, and that will save. I want it A4 landscape, publish PDF. Does it upside down? And then I've got the text that's come in. So what all these different things will come up, and I can save that, or I can export that in other ways. I can print it or save it as an image, so that I can save that. I can go back to Padlet. Another use for this may be mapping. So maybe you want groups of children to map certain areas in the world or in the locality. So again, profanity filter on. We want people to give stars this time for what they've found, allow contribution, comments. Yeah, super. Next, start posting. So I can zoom in on this map, and I might be able to, I can add a location then. So I'm going to choose Duke of York Street first of all. Wonder if there is an image. Oh, it's our logo. Look, so I'm going to publish that onto my map, and I can change how that map looks in the cog. So I've got different coloured maps, different styles of maps. And then when I come over to here, I can share this to map, share and export to Google Classroom again and create an activity, or I can copy that link to be able to open that up. So I'm going to paste that in, and now I can see that there's that one item that's already there. I don't know why that's taking you to English Martyrs. And I can zoom out of the map, and maybe I want to highlight somewhere up here, and I'm going to choose the Scottish borders, and maybe I'm writing something about the Scottish borders, and I can post that in there as well. And lo and behold, on my main map, up at the top here, there is that pinned Scottish borders. So by the end of the lesson, I could have several pinpointed areas all over the world if I wanted to. Back on my Padlet. Next one, I'm going to delete that so that I've got another Padlet. Just ask me to confirm that I want to delete it by putting in a pin. Make another Padlet. This time I'm going to do a timeline. So maybe we're talking about a certain period of history and some of the things that happened during that timeline. Again, I can add my own wallpaper to that. I search an image for World War II, which is a decent one. This one just as my background. And again, profanity filter on, and next. So now this timeline activity, I am able to share this. I'm going to share the link, and this time I'm going to add the invasion of Poland, and now I can drag that along my timeline. Obviously, I can't move that until somebody else puts something else onto there. So now I should be able to change these around, drag the items on the timeline to various points. So if I'm looking at timelines in history, I could use this with the class, and they could map out the various points in history. And then so there are various different ways of using it, but I thought that might be something useful that you might choose to use with your classes. There's a link for you to sign up to Padlet as well.